What's going on, everybody? Today on Stoner Chef, we're going to make some chicken Alfredo with some homemade Alfredo sauce. Whippy! Oven preheated to 350. Chicken breaded with Ritz crackers. We all know how to bread chicken, right? You dip the chicken in the egg and then you dip it in your breading. And then there you go. It's breaded. So we're going to pop this in the oven. Boop. Bang. Set timer. 30 minutes. Gonna flip halfway through. Now we're gonna get the Alfredo sauce started. We have 1 cup of butter in this pot. We are gonna melt it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna melt the butter. Gonna let that melt down. Butter's having a little meltdown. And once the butter's all melted, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. I will be using garlic to powder. Or no, wait a minute. I have freeze-dried garlic. That's what I'll use. I'll use the freeze-dried garlic. We'll return once this butter is melted. All right, and we're gonna add some flour and some garlic. Be right back. All right, the butter's melted, so we're just gonna add in our 1 tablespoon of flour. Boop. Then we're gonna add in our garlic. There we go. We're gonna stir this around until it's thick, for about 1 minute. You want the garlic and the flour to get in there, bind to the butter, and make it a little thicker. Try to break up those clumps. Okay. Now we're gonna add in our cream and milk. We're gonna do 4 cups of heavy cream. I have a quart here. A quart is 4 cups, so I'm just gonna dump it in. Whoop. Like so. Then we got a 1/4 cup of milk. It says to use 2% or whole milk. I'm using 2% milk because that's, what I use on a normal basis. And I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. So then we're just gonna whisk this together. Just gonna whisk it together. All right, and we're gonna let that go until it's hot and slightly thickened. And then we're gonna gradually stir in, our Parmesan cheese. 8 ounces. This is a pretty big batch of Alfredo sauce, if you couldn't tell. But, Alfredo sauce is good. And you just want to keep stirring it. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to stick. That'll be icky. All right, we'll be back in about a moment or two once this gets hot and a little thicker, and we're going to slowly add in our Parmesan cheese. All right, we'll be back soon. Peace. All right, the sauce is hot and slightly thickened. Whoop. I keep kicking my tripod, man. Keep kicking the tripod, man. So, I'm going to add, oops, grab the wrong one, a half teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of salt. Then 1 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just guessing. Looks like a teaspoon. And now we're going to slowly add in the cheese. So we'll do about half the container first. Get it incorporated. All right. Try not to cause a splash. And I probably should have used a bigger pot. Yeah. Definitely should have used a bigger pot. What was I thinking? I could transfer this to a bigger pot. But maybe I won't need to. Once it gets thick, some of it will evaporate. Just try to break up those clumps. Notifications. Okay, now we're gonna let this go for about 20 or 30 minutes. Oh, I gotta add the parsley flakes. All right, and like I said, we're gonna let this go for 20 or 30 minutes. And I'm just going to stir it, once every couple of minutes. And we'll be back once it's finished. I'll have my noodles made by then. And the chicken will be done. And it'll be a lovely meal. All right. Be back soon, folks. Thank you for joining Stoner Chef. Does that not look absolutely gorgeous, folks? Beautiful. The bubbles. The texture. The smell. The ooey gooey goodness. Magnificent. Not too thick, not too runny. Seems pretty good. We're about to put the plate together. Oh, fuck yeah. That looks so good. And I got some Italian breadski. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of Stoner Chef. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And until next time, folks, peace.